We are the Mission Blues, made up of myself, Heather Hoyles, and my partner, Zachary L'Italian. Our course project was based on searching for the optimal habitat for the Mission Blue butterfly in the Marin headlands within the GOGA region. GOGA stands for Golden Gate National Recreation Area. The GOGA region consists of parts of Marin, San Francisco, and San Mateo. The areas highlighted in black are all of the areas within the GOGA region, but our study area will only be within the lime-colored area, and that's called the Marin headlands. The Mission Blue butterfly is currently one of 3 species of butterflies on the endangered species list in the San Bruno Mountains. Most of the Mission Blue butterfly habitat is within the San Bruno Mountains in California and is also scattered in small locations around the rest of the San Francisco Bay. The Habitat Conservation Plan, or HCP, for this species was created in 1982 and developed by the EPA in order to create and implement a strategy to remove the Mission Blue butterfly from the endangered species list. Since the Mission Blue butterfly is still on the list, more surveys are needed to find out whether the species has increased their habitat within the Marin headlands and the GOGA regions. The Mission Blue butterfly's purpose in these ecosystems is to pollinate flowers, trees, vegetables, and fruit. There was a significant number of trees and vegetation removed during the winter of 2011 and 2012 to help this butterfly population thrive in this area. It's important to continually assess possible habitat locations in order for the species to spread and increase its current range. We intend to survey the GOGA region in the Marin headlands for our optimal Mission Blue butterfly habitat. We found that the Mission Blue butterfly prefers an elevation between 690 feet and 1180 feet. The Mission Blue butterfly also prefers grassland and coastal scrub, as well as undisturbed areas away from roads. In order to predict additional habitat ranges for this endangered butterfly species, we need to perform a habitat suitability analysis. This involves using fuzzy logic to identify the most suitable and least suitable habitat using GIS analysis. Based on the preferred habitat characteristics, our prediction is that the Mission Blue butterfly will most likely reside in higher elevation grassland and coastal shrub areas in the more remote areas of the Marin head. Our first data analysis process was creating the fuzzy layer for roads. We first clipped a road layer to our study area. Then we created a 10-meter buffer around all of the roads in the region. We used the fuzzy membership type linear, which meant that locations valued at 0 were deemed much less suitable than locations valued at 1. Our next data analysis process was looking at elevation. We downloaded an elevation map from USGS and clipped it to our study area. Since the species is found within a specific elevation range in the San Bruno Mountains, we use the same elevation range applied to the Marin headlands. We then reclassified the elevations layer into 5 classes, with 5 being the optimal habitat within our region between 210 meters and 360 meters. We used the near fuzzy membership type so that it would classify data closest to the optimal elevation range as most suitable. Our last data analysis process was on the vegetation layer that we downloaded from the GOGA package. We clipped the layer to our study area. The layer had a very large spread of vegetation, and so we reclassified it by using preferred vegetation of the species. As the table shows, 5 is the preferred vegetation and 1 is the least preferred vegetation. We then classified the vegetation using fuzzy membership type near so that it would classify vegetation according to the preferred vegetation type as most suitable.
To create our final map, we use the fuzzy overlay type AND to combine all 3 layers. This will find suitable locations that meet all the criteria. This is the final map resulting from our data analysis. You can see that the blue areas are the most suitable habitat for the Mission Blue butterfly. Orange is the least suitable and red is unsuitable for the species. The mountain peaks are the most suitable habitats because they have the least amount of roads near them and they fulfill the conditions of having the most suitable vegetation and elevations. This chart shows percentage of areas in the Marin headlands that are suitable for the Mission Blue habitat. From this chart, we can see that only 12% of the area in the Marin headlands, GOGA area, are highly suitable for the Mission Blue butterfly. This means that more research and work should be done to increase the amount of suitable habitat for the species. From this analysis, we can also see that there are opportunities for the mission blue butterfly to populate the GOGA areas within the Marin headlands according to their preferred habitat. This analysis considered a few characteristics of the preferred habitat for mission blue butterflies, but there are additional criteria that could be used to make a stronger case. If we had more detailed vegetation data, we could more accurately predict habitat ranges. We could include locations of the preferred native lupine species, more detailed trail maps, locations of nearby water bodies, and human structures and disturbances in order to increase the accuracy of the site suitability analysis.